Important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will, made this a two-possession game.
Butler attacking. Noah kicks to Grant. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
I think he was surprised to see the pass coming his way, and he reacted a little late.
Bulls trail by 4. Baylor with the steal. It's stolen by Rose. On the wing, Kukoc. Baylor defending.
Defense. Elgin. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Grant dishes to Kukoc. Back to Grant. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Bulls were a team last year that just never gave up. That was their identity. They didn't have a ton of talent, but they played with a toughness and a defensive mentality that always seemed to keep them moving forward.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, to follow up on the Bulls, that never-say-die attitude, Clark, kept them in a lot of road games. Ended up winning 21 last year.
And, Kevin, that put them just over 500 on the road as a team, and that's really all you can hope for when you lose your star player early in the season.
Tipped away, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
21 seconds on the shot clock.
Stolen by Noah. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Butler, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
And here is West. With 1 on the clock, and it's Shaq laying it in. Shaq's got his first points of the game.
Sloppy defense there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Well, when he does, that's an automatic bucket.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Lakers lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong, and they've put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense, a lot of good ones.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. West is out there with Baylor. Then it's Jones. Then it's Worthy. And it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Lakers with it. After Chicago picked...
How about that basketball, man? Wow. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, startling that he'd even try that right now.
And that one's good. Butler's got the game tied up here for Chicago. Lakers shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Worthy, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Kukoc.
And often you can learn more about a team when they are unhealthy versus when they're at full strength. And last year, I thought the Bulls showed they are not and have never been a one-man show. It's all about everybody contributing for them.
Free throw drops for Worthy.
As you said with the Bulls, there was a tendency to think that they were just Derrick Rose and 4 others, but top to bottom, this team has guys that can play.
And the Lakers making a change here. Lyons checked in. Rodman, he's checked in for Chicago. Pippen comes in for Rose. Now here's Pippen. Left side, Pippen. Here's Noah. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Here's West. Here's O'Neal. Kicks it out to Baylor. Jacks up a 3. West with a wide open look. And again, no good by the Lakers. With Rose out last year, Clark, as you said, the guys who are mostly role players showed what they can do.
Well, they're really unselfish at both ends of the floor, and that shows. I mean, they give great effort. They trust each other. They play together, and they always play hard, and they finish games strong, which I think is a credit to them and the coaching staff.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, the Bulls coach Tom Thibodeau, known as one of the most demanding coaches in all the NBA, he said the teams that are special always play with a rare intensity. That's just how championship caliber teams play. He added, I don't think you really feel pressure if you're putting everything you have into each and every day. Sound strategy, Kevin.
He's one of the best getting that kind of effort from his players, Doris. Thank you. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Kobe with the steal. Baylor against Rodman. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Fade away. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Butler goes in. Rejected by Young. From about 19 feet. Bryant against Butler. Fader on the way, and he gets it to go. 14 points for Kobe Bryant.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Baylor drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Baylor's got 4 this quarter. For Chicago, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Shots good by Butler.
They've been getting way too many high percentage looks close to the basket, and I'll tell you what, when they're getting them, they're converting.
You know, the play in the paint, an aspect of this game that has gone entirely their way.
Some changes for the Lakers. Chamberlain comes in for Shaq, and it's Johnson in for Baylor.
Well, a tough shooting slump for Jimmy Butler last season. Some injuries took him out of rhythm. He was asked to play a bigger role offensively after Luol Deng was traded. Still, he's become one of the premier defensive players in the league.
Johnson outside. Pass to Young. Feeds to Bryant. Wants to get it to Worthy and does. Shot clock at 6. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
And right from the start, guys, it's apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
No good from Jordan.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Chicago leading. Outside Butler. Kicks it to Jordan. Back to Butler. The pass to Jordan. Pippen for three. The rebound by Kobe Bryant. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. It's tipped. Pippen with the steal.
Well, that's his fourth turnover, and he's going to find himself on the bench if this keeps up. Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Strange to think that for so many years the Lakers would just devour and dominate teams from the East. But last year, the East got some payback.
Thinking again about the Lakers, the East did get payback against them last year. Only 12 wins, Steve, for L.A.
That was tied with Utah, Kevin, for the fewest wins against the East last year for a Western Conference club. So, you know, how you do against the East is usually a pretty good barometer of where you'll end up in the Western standings.
Bryant passes to Johnson. Back to Kobe. Right side, Bryant. Off target from the wing.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Now, here is Young. 7 points in the game. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Butler attacking, and he makes good on the layup. Butler's got 12. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, the Lakers were coming into the season with only about $11 million in salary committed, a chance to attract 2 max free agents, but then they gave Kobe Bryant that 2-year, $50 million extension. So that seems to possibly postpone the rebuild that the Lakers have by maybe 2 more years.
Boys checked in for Worthy.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
Chicago calls timeout. And a great player like Kobe Bryant, who spent Clark his entire career with one team, he deserves to retire a Laker. He feels that way, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. I feel exactly the same way. You love to see guys who've had the impact on a team and on the league the way Kobe has. As a box office draw and winning, you'd like to see those guys be one-team guys, and I'd be surprised if Kobe's not in that category. In 2016, though, Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant hit free agency. Might be some forward thinking going on here as well, partner.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, guys, Tom Thibodeau had some advice for his team in that last timeout. The focus of their discussion was getting their offense to run through Butler. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. The second thing he said to them was that they should be looking for opportunities to push the ball up the court and convert some quick, easy baskets in transition. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
And that one's good. Pippen's got 11.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Lakers trail by 7 and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Some changes for Chicago. Grant comes in for Rodman, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Pippen with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And the wide open shot from Rose. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. And that's now 6 points for Derrick Rose.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side. He's certainly not been at his best this quarter, and that's an understatement.
Pippen kicks to Gasol. The dish to Rose. And 3 from Jordan. The shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
Well, he defended the shot, got back into play, and grabbed the board. Nice play.
Some changes for Chicago.